kids, come back, have breakfast, and then it's sort of broken up into maybe 2 hour, 2 or 3 hour workshops, and then a bit of a break, and then some more work and a bit of a break. We'll basically be having Frank's going to kind of cover most of the day, and then at some point in the day I'll be working with the group and everyone on bringing in an installation aspect to it. So we've been working with the landscape around us to kind of create an environment within that one that we'll use during and towards the end of the sale. And so we do breakfast and lunch is sort of buffet and prepared for everyone. And then dinner is a group effort. So we all get in into the kitchen and cut everything up and create dinner together.
Sounds beautiful. And so you're a guest teacher for this retreat, and you're bringing more of an installation art. Sounds like an ephemeral art kind of a concept you're bringing to the retreat.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I've probably done more installation and sculptural works, and I have performances on a level similar to Frank's. So I felt like too much of a novice to say, would you be interested in me teaching some body weather? But I felt like it would be nice to bring in an additional element. Because the thing I enjoyed body weather when I've been with Frank on sort of a body landscape, as you were saying earlier, you really lose yourself. And I like that. I've sort of yoga and other practices, it's good, I think, to go internalize, but there's a real humbleness, just to like let yourself go and like you said, be part of the weathering of the environment.
Okay. Is there a combination to this workshop? Like when you're saying you're working on sort of an installation, is there going to be a showing?
Usually that's a little bit too short for 2.5 days, because because then if we would do that, then the whole 2.5 days would be focused on that.
Right.
So we're for a retreat of this length, we focus on people having deep experiences and make sure that and there might be a little bit of performative accidents then, that sometimes we watch each other, but it's in a very friendly and inclusive way. But not so the outcome is open rather than working towards showing our.
And Ryan, have you had other workshops a bit similar to this at your place?
No, it's the first one actually. We've got it's about 14 acres, and there's a small dam, and it's on the southern end of the Castlemaine diggings forest. So sort of from Glenlyon, you'd be venturing out, I think it's about 4 kilometers out, and it's very quiet. Can't see a neighbor's light, and the Milky Way streaks across. And I've gotten permission from several of the neighbors, so we'll be kind of traversing and working on really different landscapes. It's sort of down along the river, things get a bit rockier. Actually, I do find one area, it was a tree farm that they had harvested. It's essentially this big open field of turned earth and ash from the fires from it. I think that'd be lovely. And we've got grassy meadows. So it's nice. And it's a chance to also, really intimately experience a part of the bush that maybe people haven't come to.
So it sounds like there's lots of opportunity there for that kind of internal meditative experience, but also to learn something quite specific from you, Frank.
That's right, yeah.
About movement in particular.
Movement in particular.
And how that can help you, I suppose, but is it about being in touch with yourself or having a deeper sort of experience, I suppose you mentioned before?
Yes, that's true, but I think it's to have a creative relation to oneself, but also to one's environment and to one's colleagues. Deeply creative. And how can we be nourished by our own bodies, by our own movements, by watching movement, by being in the outside, by being in this beautiful environment. It's quite varied in this water. There's some rivers. We'll probably be working in different parts.
And it's quite timely work, really, because I think that it's very important for more and more and more of us to be in touch with the environment that we're in. And not only that, but to be more sensitively in touch with ourselves and other people.
Frank, do you think that that's something people are becoming more aware of, that our relationship to the environment, or are we still a bit separated, do you think, or what's your view on that?
Separated.
I don't think we have any choice. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to become
We
more
have
aware,
to.
otherwise it's going downhill quickly, as we can see around us.
Well, we can see out the window right now, can't we, how thick that smoke is right now. Yeah, very thick out there. Now, let's get down to tin tax. People need to register to take part in this work. What sounds like a really beautiful experience, I have to say. Something for everybody. And just remember too, folks, that you don't actually have to be dance or creatively trained. It's about using your own experience and learning from Frank and Ryan.
In a safe environment.
Yeah, in a very safe environment. They'll set it up so that you feel safe. A couple of professionals here, so.
And I'm sure you could be quite a wide range.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Because some dance workshops, people think, oh, you know, I haven't got the energy. But it would be all a matter of finding your own energy and way of participating, I should imagine.
Yeah. Now, this is happening. It's actually happening on the 21st to the 23rd of Feb, so it's coming up soon.
Yeah, and you sort of, we're asking people to probably arrive in the afternoon, leave in probably the afternoon on the 23rd as well, morning, afternoon. Yeah, and it's 21st to the 23rd. People, if you go to Glenlyon Bodyweather.blogspot.com, there you'll find all the information. We really just ask you to send us an email with really just a short paragraph about your intention about it. If you are an artist, you happen to send your CV or website, that's great. But yeah, just get in touch with us about what your thoughts are and what you'd like to do about it.
Or even if there's any further questions or concerns, contact us. Just things you need to know, contact us.
Like where do you sleep and those sorts of
well,
things.
it's a camping adventure, so people will bring their own tents, and we have a list of provisions. Though we do provide the food, we've got Adsum Organics, which is an organic farm in Glenlyon, so they're providing all the vegetables and fruit for the time.
Fantastic.
And people can also just sleep if they're nearby. They sleep first, sleep at home. That's also possible.
And if you're interested, it would be advisable to send your expression of interest in very soon, because there are limited places, aren't there? I think you're thinking maybe around 12 maximum or something like that.
Yeah, and look, Frank's got a great following, which is wonderful, but I wanted to give the opportunity to people in Ballarat and sort of Dalesford way, again, just experience the environment in a different way. I mean, after the first workshop I did, I just you couldn't help but to look at things through a different lens after that. There's different techniques about it. One we sort of did was kind of using your breath to emulate a piece of the environment around you, and just connecting your breath with that space. And I feel really lucky as a host, so I get not only my views but everyone else's to then see the land I live on in a different way.
Sounds absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So when you find the Bodyweather website and event, all of the details are there, aren't they? About what sort of costs are involved and how you can register and send in your EOI to you, Frank. And
I think the early bird special is $350.
Yeah.
And then the full fee is $450. So hopefully you get in by about late January.
And I think you said that's 2.5 days of workshop. Is that right, Frank?
Including food and
It's a very good deal.
It's a very good deal. Yeah. And so, do you bring much of your choreography background as well to the workshop as well, Frank?
Yeah. It's the workshop doesn't have a fixed formula.
So you just sort of get together and then sort of see what happens in a sense, or see what people want?
A little bit more than that, I do adapt what people can, the level, what people can manage. But also I can adapt to the interests of people, People want to be a little more technical or a bit more explorative, I have so much experience that I can adapt to what's there, and sometimes different people need different things. So that's also possible.
Fantastic. Now, I have shared that event to the Arts Program Facebook page just a bit early, about 5:30 this afternoon, so you'll see all of that there, and we will put any other contact details on our Facebook page tonight. But make sure you get onto that folks. We've been talking to Frank Van de Ven and Ryan F. Kennedy about this really exciting workshop for this part of the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, very exciting.